So I talked to Buck after the Titans media availability, and we had a conversation that Ryan Tannehill's job this season is to play well enough for Malik Willis to not play. That's Ryan Tannehill's job because Malik Willis is not ready. The more I've done watching Malik Willis over the last 72 hours, Malik Willis needs to sit the entire year. He does not need to be the Titans starter. Ryan Tannehill needs to be the Titans starter. So Ryan Tannehill's job is to play at a high enough level for Malik Willis to sit his ass down the entire season and learn. That is Ryan Tannehill's job. It is not to mentor Malik Willis, because you know what the best thing for Malik Willis is? Not to play. So if Ryan Tannehill plays at a high enough level for that to happen, then he's doing the good thing by Malik Willis.
And I agree with you. And to kind of take it a step further, Ryan Tannehill's job is to finish out his contract, right? That's really in Ryan Tannehill's mind. If he does his job correctly, he will be the starting quarterback over the next 2 years. Now, whether that happens or not, I have no idea. But that's got to be his mindset. And, to come into this offseason, I agree with the chat. I agree with you, Austin. It is absolutely fair. It's not his job to do that. And you shouldn't get butthurt or your panties in a wad when he says the truth, because it's not in his job description. When he signs that contract, it's not to mentor the practice squad guys. It's not to take them out to lunch. It's not to be their friends. It's not to go to dinner parties with them. It's to win football games, right? At all costs. Be prepared. Work your ass off. Make sure that you make the right reads when you need to. Unfortunately, he was unable to do that in the divisional round in the best setup that the Tennessee Titans have had in the history of the Tennessee Titans. That was the easiest road that they were ever going to have. The game had changed, right? No longer, it's not 2008 anymore. The NFL had changed the structure of the league. The Titans had the best opportunity to go win a Super Bowl with where they were. It's just straight facts, homie. I'm not spitting you any lies. I don't do that. Mm-hmm. The only number one seed in the AFC that got the bye. They had home field advantage throughout the playoffs. They had the easiest road. And what do you know? A wild card team ended up going to the Super Bowl, right? The Chiefs started 3-4 and they lost. They did something that they didn't usually do. So the job was not done correctly last year. How do you come and do the job? The focus should be winning games this season, not helping Malik Willis win games in 2024.
Yeah, and Faux Scoop over on Twitch watching the show. So, yeah, you can watch us on Twitch right there as well. Says, yeah, it's not his job, but it's his duty to pass the game on to the youngsters. Don't suck, and you won't lose your job. Some people view that way. I know you've got some Kurt Warner stuff you want to get to, Zach, but, we've seen Joe Flacco basically say screw Lamar Jackson. We've seen other quarterbacks
and where's Flacco? It happens. It's the industry.
Well,
but it doesn't matter if you mentor him or if you don't.